Hi guys, welcome to Colouring Book Club. Thank you for being here this morning. I'm on shift, guys. Have a great stream. I'll watch back. Love to the people. Have a good day at work, Lisa. God love ya. Pam, missing you already, Lisa. Hi, Pam. Well, Pam sent me this beautiful book, Endangered Animals. Yeah, being a hoarder. It's hard to colour in it. I just want to hoard it. Anyway, so yeah, I'll just start with the first page, which is, I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce that. Amur Leopard, Amur Leopard. Anyway, hello, darling. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Whoever comes in chat or lurking or whatever, good luck to you. But hello. Okay, he's beautiful, isn't he? Alright, I'm going to use Distress inks, I think, today. They vary in colour a little bit. And I like having a reference photo and make them realistic, but I didn't get an actual reference photo, so I'm just looking. Yeah, I think I'll grab out my swatch. It collapsed everywhere. My pile. Alright, now I have loose ones. It's here. Let's make sure the browns get the right ones. How did this right? Sunday night I decided to go and get a pizza, so get about 3 meals out of a pizza if I get a family size. So I also went to the supermarket down there at IGA and I got some popcorn that was marked down. Anyway, it's a good size container, so I thought I'll keep that. So I was peeling the sticker off. I looked at it and I saw it from underneath and I thought, hang on a minute, it's got 2 on it and I could see it from underneath. It's like, wait a minute. So I peeled the first one off, right? That was what I bought it for. It was reduced from $3.95 down to $2.50 for quick sale. And then I peeled it off for the one underneath and it's $1.50. So they've reduced it for quick sale for $1.50 and then they've gone and stuck $2.50 on top of it. Unbelievable. That's like, you've got, yeah, I wasn't happy. That's ridiculous. Anyway, that's the greedy world we live in now. But yeah, I just thought that was just so wrong. Anyway, that's today's society. That's what we get. It's just yeah, wasn't me first. I might. No, this one's getting a bit rough. That's a raw. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. It's not good. It's wrong. If I had known that, I wouldn't have bought it. And I don't know. Like nothing, happened. No, I won't do anything about it. But it's like I don't go in there very much, pretty rarely, because the local supermarkets, like get dear, you're better off going, into Drysdale and going to like the big ones like Coles and Woolies and things like that. So I only go in there if I really, really need to. But it's just, I don't know, greed. Like, how can you mark it down and then put it back up again? Yeah, no. Nah. All right, I'm just looking. Yeah, that's why I wanted to get the swatches out. I'm just looking at the browns here. Rusty Hinge would be a pretty good one. But there's a bit of colour like Rusty Hinge in there. And that's the only one in those sort of tanny colours that's liquid text on the back. So I think I'll start off with tea dye first. And they've got white on their spots as well. Now these are getting a little bit on the rough side. We hate throwing things out. I think that one's a bit better. Anyway, this is tea dye. If you heard, I don't know if you heard, this is tea dye. Now I've bitten my tongue. This is tea dye that I'm starting off with. I could use a big applicator. But I want to get into the details and things as well. So how are you doing, Pam? I hope your week's been okay to you. Your back's not giving you too much gravy. I slept wrong a few nights ago or something. My neck is really stiff, and then I woke up. I had a horrible night. It just got hot. Throwing the doona off. And after I stream, I hang for a shower, and the sheet that I've got on the bed doesn't fit properly. It's too short. And I hate it when it crinkles up a bit. So as soon as I finish streaming, I'm going to take that off and put my other one back on now that it's washed and everything. Have a shower, freshen up. I just feel like crap, to be honest. Olympics is not far away. For those that watch it, give them a wash in soapy water and they dry back lovely. Are you talking about the applicators? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm lost. These have had a good amount of use. They're just getting a bit rough and a bit old. Like their owner, getting old. I didn't look at the finer detail. They vary in eye colour a bit, from what I could see. I'm good being busy with all the group counselling, one-to-one counselling, hydrotherapy. It's more pain. That little heart, geez, it gets in the way. So more pain caused, but, oh, busy. But they say it's better for my head health. Yep. Yeah, the ink, yeah. And they've had these two have just about had their day. I think they're just... And they're pretty cheap to buy, being in Australia. I've been watching more resin videos, of course. Every day it's like, yeah, I'll do some, but it's been so cold and resin does not like the cold, so I've sort of put it off a bit, and I end up buying a heat mat, to help them along a bit for when I do it. But my next, and it's like, oh my god, here we go again. And now I've looked into making crystals. So if anyone doesn't know about that, we use alum, which is aluminium potassium sulfate. That's right. And you also you can use one or both monoammonium phosphate, and it's pretty easy. Well, yeah, I just hope it works. Trial and error, but I've been watching quite a few videos on that, different recipes and things, and different opinions on how to do it, go about it, and all that sort of stuff. So I've ordered some monoammonium phosphate and some aluminium potassium sulfate, and I'm going to make crystals from the geodes when I do them. And I've seen some really cool crystals, bro. And preferably distilled water or demineralised water, distilled water, one or the other. And he looks alright on screen actually, just with a bit of colour in him. Hi, Di! Watching my grandson while watching the stream, so I may have to run here and there. So my sister are at the gymnastics class for an hour. Lives with his girlfriend. Girl was sent home from the hospital with hospice. Oh dear. Yeah. Hi, Rain. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. I don't think we've seen you for a while. Making crystals sounds amazing, though. Yep. There is a few things with it. It makes sure you get the right amount of water. Too much water slows the crystals down. Not enough water and they develop too quick. Just a few things to watch out for and tweak and experiment with to get them. I was watching one lady, she's an Australian that does resin, and she made some crystals, and they actually turned into a quartz cluster, and they looked amazing, like really cool, like actual crystals. So, and it'd be cheaper than buying them. Like I buy fireglass and a few other things to put on geodes, but if I can make a heap of crystals and put the crystals on the geodes, that'll save some money, because buying real crystals could be an expensive process. And if I do end up selling, like a paint pour, but in resin instead. You know, I went there, got pizza last night, and there's 3 of them in there from a lady that's local that does them. And one was 225 or 275. The other one was like 450. Very, you know, they could be, you know, they're expensive. Gransky over the weekend, the 3 of them loved your resin coaster. They all wanted their drink on it. Oh, oh, really? Grandkids over this weekend, the 3 of them loved your resin coaster. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, hey Sherry, thank you for being here this morning, girl, or evening for you. Yeah, couldn't afford that. No, they are expensive. I got 3.78 litres of epoxy resin, and that was $249. So, you know, if you sell them, the price has got to go back in to sort of recover. I know I'm not in it for that. I'm just, well, it started off as just doing things like I did for Pear, making a coaster. But I mean, and I'd love to send some over to, you know, overseas and that, but the postage, it's just not, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it, unfortunately. You know, if I was rich, it wouldn't bother me. I'd do it all the time. Send you all a coaster. I just can't do it. So that's the tea dye. There you go, he's coloured. Next page. Yeah, pity they didn't have white in distress ink, really. So, tea dye. I reckon, yeah, you could make ones better than these. The foam comes off a bit sometimes. Now this one is corduroy. Yeah, brushed corduroy. Just a bit of shadow under his ear. It's just a slightly darker shade, so they go pretty good together actually. Yeah, couldn't afford that, but they are a lot of work too. Don't you use resin? No, I just spray with an appropriate varnish. Yes, a lot of work can go into them. That is absolutely true. Putting a layer on, waiting for it to cure, putting another layer on, and this necklace that I've got on at the moment, I'm ready to throw it across the room at some ungodly hour this morning. My hair got caught up in it. And I just want to rip the chain off my neck and throw the damn thing. And I could take it off at night when I go to bed. Just a little bit lazy, leave it on, but I'm going to take it off and make myself a resin necklace. And bling that around so everyone can go, oh, that's beautiful, where'd you get that? I made it. Can you make me one? Yeah, if you want to pay for it. By the time you use the resin, the bezel, any bling or filler or anything you put in it, adds up. Everyone wants everything for free. Just putting a bit of brush corduroy in different places just for a bit of contrast. Might even end up getting the other one, the tea dye back out. Use a bit more of that one as well. And I've got the Intense out as well. Might use that in a couple of places. I'll show you a dot art that I still like to sell. It's not paint pouring, but it's a pretty cool piece. I'll have a look in a sec, Sherry. Backstory, as soon as I started in chat with you, the daughter-in-law and granddaughter got home, and while she was taking her shoes off, the boy kicked her in the mouth. And all hell broke loose. Oh dear. All my stuff up to my room, and after I did that I realised the stream was playing on the TV in the living room and the family would see us talking about what shit the boy. Oh, I hope there's no blood or damage or anything. Gee whiz. Goodness. Takes a minute to come up. I don't know why it's doing that. Here we go. Very pretty, Sherry. Look at that. Very nice. Symmetrical. That looks cool. That looks really, really cool. Well done, girl. Yes, all these different arts and things. Oh, dear me. Just... Might just grab a bit more. It's looking a bit white just there. So I'll grab a bit more tea dye, I think. Which one was I using? The other one. I think. Yeah, I think it was that one. Oh, squeaking. I just, oh. Lots of work, yeah. Thought I'd ask you 50 for it. Do you guys think that's too much? I don't know. How big is it? And this is the thing though, and I've always been one, like, putting money on time, like, for artwork and the amount of hours you put into it, when you add that up and put that on a price, sometimes there's just no... Yeah, it's very hard to price something when you put so much work into it. People look at it and go, gee, that, you know, like a quilting or something like that, you know, and a couple of $100 for a blanket, say, and it's like, oh, I can't justify that. But, you know, like a lot of art, the amount of hours and everything that you put into it, maybe you could research on some place or Etsy. I don't know the name of others to see what comparable. Yep. That's what I did when I went and got pizza the other night and looked at the pictures down there of the resin and how much was on them, the size of the board. So I got a rough idea. And then I come home and looked it up. Hasn't posted anything since December last year. She got one there for 850, and that's Australian. Don't know how she does it, but you know, there's a couple of different bits of art. I think there was a table and something else sent overseas to the UK and everything. Anything's possible to ship, that's obvious, but yeah, how you go about it, and you know, like a big can't get my hands on the screen, but like a big board of a resin pour or something, or a paint pour or something like that, to pack it up safely, you know, and protect it and ship it off and everything, you know, like. I remember we were streaming, you know, years ago, the prices of stuff, everyone was sending people stuff and, you know, you'd swap stuff, and now it's just, in a few years, it's just gone out of control. Absolutely out of control. You know, you could send a birthday card or something, and even sending just a bloody card overseas, you're looking at $10 or $15 for a damn birthday card. It's like, what the hell? It's like, yeah, no, it just doesn't, can't justify the price of stuff. And then, of course, when they go and do that sticker, $1.50, and then stick $2.50 on top of it, it's like, birdie, you know. Like, I just refuse to mess with the resin. It's not that bad. It's just a few little precautions with a few things. It's not, you know, it can get a bit sticky, messy. But if you know, I'm a pretty clean worker. I don't like mess. Paint pours are a lot of fun. They're messy, but yeah, they are messy. A lot of fun. And you never know what you're going to get. You know, everything is unique. You never get it twice. A bit of antique linen. Where are you? A cool couple of browns together. The antique, the brushed corduroy and the tea dye. I press hard and a bit of the cut, and the two browns together are pretty good actually. Alright, this one is antique linen. Too accident prone. Laughing later. Too accident prone with what, Sherry? What, you'd knock it over or something? The only thing you're going to watch out for is sometimes you can't mix too much up together with some resins. If it's not a deep pour or something like that, and get a flash cure. You don't want that to happen. And make sure you put the right lid on the right bottle. If you've got two parts or anything, you don't want to put the hardener bottle on the resin. You'll never get the lid off. And they're usually a different colour, a white and a black or whatever. And so you know, but yeah, it's just something to watch out for. Don't put the damn lids on the wrong bottle. Just using this to cover up any white that's in there and just give them a bit more colour. But looking on screen, just the different shades of brown and everything just gives them a bit of, brings a bit of life into him. This might be drying out, I hope not. I have got a couple of bottles of refill, but getting all these colours, you know, like how many bottles of refill? And I've only got the small pads because they're easier to store than the bigger ones. They don't take up so much room. And I think the white prisoner would be the best. Just looking for any white. His fur's still white, just to take the edge off it. Yeah, I was a bit, I sent Monya the Pam's winning choice the same day and waited and waited and waited, and it's like, what's going on? Like, it's a bit, usually, you know, she's good, like, she'd get onto it, but so the other Saturday night, was it, I think, I messaged and, because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to hassle her, like, I don't want to disturb her or anything like that, and so I sent you the thing and the email and just wondering if you got it. Like, anyway, it went to her junk mail. So she got onto it. And so Pam's got her picture now. I'm too accident prone, not a neat artist, laugh out loud. Oops. I have never managed to get the hang of those ink pads. Gotta keep practicing. Alright, clean this up a bit. Let's get the excess colour off. Now I did grab out the Intense. They might be just a bit bright. Let's see what happens. Now their eyes vary in colour. A little bit of spring green, but it might be the wrong colour. I know a little bit of tan. Spring green. Oh, I'll put that away. Wait for that to dry. Yeah, sorry, Sherry. I hope that didn't come across the wrong way. when you asked about the paper, and it's like, well, if you've got any, you know, what I was saying is, if you've got any of the other Colouring Heaven books, it's the same paper as the others. Like, they hadn't changed it; it was still the same. After I read that, and I thought, that didn't come across as, it just, when I read it, it just sounded a bit weird, and it's. So I hope you did take that. Yeah, it just sounded a bit weird when I wrote it. Like, same as all the others, you know. Like, it was a bit abrupt, I suppose. But I didn't mean it like that. Do those bleed through for you? The distress inks, no. It's okay, I don't. You spicy, never laugh out loud. Yep. No. And this is like, you know, it's a tiny bit thicker than actual create space, but not by much. It's pretty much nearly on par. But no, there's a couple of, because like I said, it's, you know, what's on paper. So if I keep going over, there is moisture in distress ink. Yeah, in distress ink. So there is a couple of marks. Probably can't even see it. See that one. There's one there. There's a couple of others, just every now and again. So for this sort of paper, yeah, but generally, no. So, oh, that little heart, feeding them. But I don't want to take it away because we like to use it. So a level create space. Pretty much. I don't know if we're going to go by GSM, it's probably maybe 10 GSM better, something than create space, something like that. Yeah, I'm looking at the tongue. Do I go? I did put a base layer of distress ink on it. Let me look at the colours. Oh, I keep looking at the back of that and it's bloody acrylic Liquitex. There's the other colours there. Don't want it too pink. The saltwater taffy might be a pretty good one. Maybe. Looking, where are you? Can't find it. There it is. Oh, it's pretty. Yep, saltwater taffy. Pretty bright on the pad. Bit scary. Got it. And this is issue 18, so I think it's going back a fair way. Now this is a pretty new colour, so I'm not putting much on it. Not lucky to get anything on it, come on. It's a newbie. his nose too. So what's everyone been up to all week? Anything exciting? Some artwork or something? No worries, Sherry. Right. Bright spark. Oh, I started, yeah, I just felt like just chilling out, and I ended up watching, what is it? If anyone was a Walking Dead fan, not Fear of the Walking Dead, but the other one, I can't even think what it is, but it's got Negan and Maggie in it, and they go to Manhattan. She's looking for her son. Anyway, the first episode's free, and then you got to subscribe after that. And so I watched that. It was $99, I think, a month for 2 months, and then after that, it's $8.99 a month. I ain't paying $8.99 a month just to watch that. I could go and probably buy the DVD of it, the series, but I shouldn't have watched it because I'm bloody well hooked on it. Because I love The Walking Dead. And it's like, oh dear, I want to watch more. I want to see what I might do. I don't really need them too much anymore. I'm going to go into the finer detail. Get rid of that. It's like the light went off to me then. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We got 17 today. Heat wave. It's a lot. It's warmer than what I know. It's warmer than what we've had for a while. But it's going so quick, like silly August, and then end of August is spring. Just going quick. So I'll put those away. Put the distress ink away. And find my ink tits. Oh, where did that go? There he is down the bottom. I just got a band around them to keep them a little bit. Because the container I've got them in hasn't got enough weight in it to keep them. I don't think I need any colours like that, but I'll get it now. Yeah, the container topples over, so I have to find a better container so they stay upright and don't go like this every time I let go of them. That's why I've got the lacquer band on them for now. Oh, is that any good? I found one of the spin-off series are as good as the original. I found none of the spin-off series are as good as the original Walking Dead. Yeah, I gotta think what it's bloody called though. The Walking Dead, there's the Fear of the Walking Dead, and it's not that one, and it's the one with Maggie and Negan. So that carries on from, like two good, they were popular characters, and I can't think. But I got hooked on the first one. I want to see what happens. So there's still that, what Negan did to Glenn and everything, and you see a flash of that again, of what he did, and so she still hates, she, I don't want to tell you, I don't want to spoil it if you want to watch it. She still doesn't, she still hates him for what he did, I suppose you could, without spoiling it. This one, she needs him, but she hates him. Amber. Okay, I want a pink that's not. The crimson looks pretty. See, that's the one I want to turn over because they're new colours. That's what I hate. I want them all laid out beside each other. That's why I laminated them like that, so I could have them side by side. But then they got new colours, and so they're all mixed up now. I think the crimson looks pretty good. If I can find it. $530. I don't know if it might probably end with my reds. There it is. Now, you want to go out, please? Oh. Do you want to go out? Are you just going to muck around and let the cold air in? Oh. I'm not leaving it open, it's too cold. It's just not happening. Yay! Welcome back, Sherry. A bit of mixed media happening today. So I'm actually using a bit of amber, which is 1710, and a little bit of crimson, which is 0530. I don't know about anyone else, but I love the Olympics. Glued to it when it comes on. Wait. Would you guys like to see a hilarious Felix picture? What a silly question, Sherry. Of course I'd like to see a hilarious Felix picture. Yes, I love it, Heather. Are we talking about the Walking Dead series? Oh, you're a little thief. What are you doing? Can't leave enough water around with you. He's in a bit of a mood. I screwed that price tag that I had up before. I just scrunched it up and left it on the sink. Because you have to nick off with it. Oh dear, yes. Yeah. There we go, there's Felix in the oh my god. I open the door for you if you want to go out, brat. Oh. Yeah, well, a bit wary with cats and shopping bags. Many years ago, my girl Tess, I come home and there was an empty bag and it was left open anyway. She got in there to inspect it. And of course she got her head through the handle and took off a mere miles an hour running around doing laps because the way in my house, you could go through the bedroom, the doorway and through the hall, you could do laps. So she's doing laps with this bag attached. Of course, it's freaking her out. She's, freaking out, running around. Of course, the bag's attached because she's got her head through the handle and freaked her out. And I was like, oh, shit. So I had to, got hold of her and get the bag off and that. But it's a terrifying experience for animals. I don't understand like we do. So I sort of, and when I come home from shopping, he likes to do the same thing. But I don't use plastic. We don't use plastic bags, sort of anymore in Australia. They got rid of them, but we got like cloth ones and green ones from Woolies and that. And when he gets near it, he loves to get in them, and I'm always like, I'm putting the shopping away, but keeping an eye on him so he doesn't get his head through the handle, and freak him out because he would lose it. He'd lose it. So, very wary of cats in shopping bags. Your picture looks lovely, Heather. Thank you very much, Sherry. I bought a kitty rolling on the floor laughing. The boy is alive for now. Yeah, so it wasn't a good experience for her, really, at all. I'm just going to, now that that's dried, I can go back up to the eye. If I can remember what bloody colour I chose. Was it jungle green? But jungle green would probably be appropriate. Spring green. Maybe a bit of sherbet lemon. I have to wait for that to dry. Uh, 1710 back down to the amber. I hope doing that bloody 2-week diary get something done about those dogs. But I'm not holding my breath. She said she'd get in touch with me after a week and see how it was going. Couldn't even do that. But that's typical of a council, you know. And why did I mention it? Because they're going off at the moment. Shut up, you stupid nuts. Let that dry. Just a bit of white. Now I'm going to get our black Prisma and sharpener. So no blood or anything, no what? loose teeth or anything. It was... coffee. Yuck. Need a fresh one. You could always get like Prisma would be good. Haven't really got the grain that I want in the intense. Yeah, something like that, I think. 90% French grey. So it's dark, but it's not quite black. Yeah, I'm using the black again. I can use a bit of white Prisma. I should zoom in, I suppose. That would help. Oops, wrong one. I think the battery's dying again on the on the mouse. I've got a spare battery there just in case. Alright, so a little bit of white. Black. So I've got real black up under his eyelid, so it gives it a bit of dimension and makes his eye pop a bit more. And then just black line around his eyeball. And where I've used the grey and the white just to lighten it up a bit, so it's not just one big black patch. I think that makes it stand out. Doesn't stand out. It does in real life, but on screen it's... Yeah, so I can see that, but on screen it looks a bit... You can't see it. You can't see defined between up under the eyelid and his... between his eyeball. Just so it's not just one big black patch behind his eye. But you can't really pick that up. Oh, there you can. Yeah. Okay, I want a bit more green in his eye. Like I said, they vary in colour. Yeah, that might be a bit too much green. Okay, that's the one I had. Blue. Oh, paint a tummy. There it is. Spring green. Apple green. Just a tiny bit of apple green. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, a little bit of Posca. Okay, that's those two out of the way. Oh, I should have kept that out, I think. Oh. Payne's grey is about the lightest. They're all too dark. I'm not going to pick any of them, they're too dark. Payne's grey, charcoal grey, charcoal grey. Funny how that one looks light, and then on the swatch it's dark, and the charcoal grey and the Payne's grey are the best two greys. But when you look at them all, they're all pretty dark. Oh dear me, I might have to take off in a minute, guys. Payne's grey. 2100 charcoal grey. Where the hell are you? Where is it? Sepia, Indian, there it is, charcoal grey. Well, he's, you know, I could obviously play with him a lot more. But it's probably one of the quickest stream colourings that I've done. Now this one's Payne's grey, which is a nice grey. That was the chair, not me. Oh, and I got, while his tooth is drying. There you go, she's done. All done. So I can put that away now. That was her Isolina's birthday the other day. I didn't post anything on her Facebook. I thought it was just, I can send it to her telepathically now. I don't have to post. She'll know. I'm going to Where's my white? I'm fighting this, but guys, I think I might have to go visit nature. I think it's gonna beat me. I can't fight it off. I don't pain the tummy. My hair keeps catching on the on the pencil. Looks pretty good, Heather. Thank you, Pam. Oh, yours is, I kept yours as well. She's gorgeous, love that background. I did, but respectfully. There you go. There's Pam's. All done. So that's two of us that I know that have completed it. Her. Two done. And Diane, you didn't, message and thought you were going to have a look, and I was going to send you the picture, girl. I don't know what happened. You didn't get around to it. You've already got it, or you just don't want it. Not sure. I did, but respectfully. Of course, Sherry. Beautiful angel. I have not had a chance to start mine yet. Nice. So pretty, Pam. There you go. It's dry. Didn't want his tooth that grey. Bit of shadow, but not. I might be winning. Oh, it's already out. Looking for my postcard. I bought it the night of your live stream and was working on mine with you. I'm not done yet. Oh, it's not finished. Sorry. Oh well. That's the progress. I got you. Yep, Diane. Wrong one. Not Pam, Diane. Get it right, Heather. Sorry, I'm a bit sidetracked with me tummy. Should I have drool coming off the bottom of his tooth? Yeah, that's what he needed. Better. Like I said, they've got white in there, so I could do a lot more layers of him. His fur, bring him to life a lot more and whatever. But yeah, they have white. Oh, I'm winning again. It's going away. Hopefully it keeps on going away. Nothing worse. You're talking to people at someone's house and all of a sudden, or you're driving the car or something and you get a pain in the tummy. Now this is where I would like to get into details, and so I stick with pencils a lot. It's just end up using them anyway. Normal pencils, I mean. I had to correct myself then because ink tints are pencils. That's the wrong colour, you idiot. Although, It's not too bad. Let's see. Do you want a bit on the a bit too much on the yellow side? Tan. Amber. Okay, a little bit of amber. Just testing here, and a little bit of tan. I think the tan will be the better one of the two. Yeah, I just don't want it to be too yellow. The tan's pretty good, but I could put a little bit of amber in there as well, which is a little bit on the yellower side of things. So get the Posca, smudge it out a bit, and then get the black. Oh, that's the good thing about Prismas. They just go on so much stuff. They're just so versatile. And if you had to choose, like if you went on to Deserted Island or whatever and had to choose one set, I would have to say I think it would be my Prismas. They're just versatile. Yeah, I'm not sure. This one's a little bit too white. Yeah, it just went straight over the top of the intense. Oh, I think I won that battle. Don't speak too soon. Thought I was going to have to take off. They break constantly though. Well, be a bit more gentle with them. And and in saying that, you get dodgy sets. They treat them like crap in transit, or delivering to the shops before we buy them, and all that sort of stuff, and just treat them like not how we would treat our precious art supplies. They've been pretty good. I get the occasional that's misbehaved, but they have been pretty good. And well, especially the pinks, I reckon. Since I bought the first set, which was back in, I don't know, 2016, 17, I'd have to have a look somewhere back there. I'll guarantee you the pink, some of the pinks, not the skin tones, but some of the pinks that I've got, probably a couple others too, would be out of the first set that I ever bought. Especially the pink. Like the neon pink. I reckon would be one. For sure. Yeah, that's my new white, and I haven't finished up the other one, which is getting pretty darn small anyway, but no B today. I hope she's doing all right. So I would have to say no to that, but yes to my black widows, I think. Quality control is a serious issue. Oh yeah, I do, but they are not made well anymore. I love them, but that issue bugs the heck out of me. Yeah, I would take my Loomies or Faber Polys over my Prismas any day. So it's just a matter of putting some white on. Just get some of that fur. So you've got the tan coming over the top, and the white's going over, and the black's going over the whites, and make it look like that. Well, there is a few spots. So where you need your pencil sharp. So the fur looks like it's lapping over each other. I'll zoom out. Wrong way. That way. This really does look lovely, Heather. Thank you, Sherry. On Prismas or Black Widows. Black Widows, then Prismas. It's funny to see people's personal preferences. But then I have to consider about watercolour media. Yes, see, look, I have about as much of that stuff, maybe more than pencils. I have 18 polys and I like them. I just don't have enough colours in them to make a whole picture. Yes, you do. Yeah. You got enough colours there, girl. Make it work. Make it work it, baby. Work it. Excuse me. Yeah, it's funny how, like, you get all these colours and you still can't, you know, like, I mean, I've got my ink tents here and you couldn't get the colour that I really, really wanted. So, you know, grab a Prisma out or whatever else it is you need and all that sort of stuff. And then you watch, like, Christine Karen or Monya or someone, you know, and they grab a set of 12 pencils and they get those, just that small set, and in that small set, you know, the amount of different colours that you can make out of 12 pencils and that. So technically, really, even with a small set, and we might have full set syndrome, those small sets will make thousands of colour combinations. Like, so technically, Diane, if you have 18 polys, you can make a lot of colours. Maybe a small one, laugh out loud. The whole set is actually reasonably priced for the superior quality they are. You just have to learn your colour theory. I'm just looking. A bit more shadow down near his chest. Now, I didn't look to see whether they've got a white chest, which tigers have, because being from different countries and whatever. Well, he's not, he's a leopard, he's not a bloody tiger, dickhead. Yeah, leopard. Different country, he's from Asia, China, I think, is it? Savannah. People usually think that People usually think of leopards in the savannas of Africa, but in the Russian Far East, a rare subspecies has adapted to life in the temperate forests that make up the northern part of the species range. Anyway, yeah, so this is in Russia's Far East. Now, when I was Googling them yesterday, and I found a picture of these guys, it was in China somewhere, and it was a tiger or something. I'd have to look it up again now, and the bloody tiger or whatever had killed the leopard. So they had some of the photo blotted out, thank God. But it's like, oh dear, what happened here? and I don't like to look, but I read on it to see what had actually happened. Yeah, and a tiger had killed him. And they've got they're tagged. They've got numbers on them, so they knew which leopard had been killed, and they knew the culprit too somehow. Yeah, I'd have to look at that. I don't know if they've got a bit of a white front on them. Not like, I mean, they're not a tiger, they're a leopard, but yeah, see if they've got a white front. I could probably do a bit more on his nose. I have to do his other eye, you can't even really see it. That one doesn't look right. Take that one away. Yes, his other eye just looks, looking at it from a distance on the screen. Because you've got, that's his, I'm assuming that's his eyelashes and his eye socket's in there. But then they've got this sort of a divot up here too, so it's a little bit hard to tell. You don't want it to make it too prominent and it doesn't look right. I know, go and say, how do you hold pencils that small? So there you go. Yeah, that's not too bad, I don't think. He looks like he's got an eyeball in his head at least. I'm just, yeah, no, I think that's all right. He looks like he's got an actual eyeball on the other side. But it just depends how, you only have to do it a mil or two out, whether you're drawing an animal or doing whatever, and it just puts the whole thing off. So gotta make sure. Maybe a small one, laugh out loud. The whole set is actually reasonably priced for this superior. You just have to learn the colours. He's so cool looking. Thank you, Diane. I gotta do his. doing a thin line. I'm going to taper off. And then quickly get pencil or something. Oh, it's still there. Are you pole dancing, Wiz? Now I need, I think that might be too dark. What are you doing, you crazy cat? Yeah, I think that's, I need a decent, picking the right greys thing. Try this one. Thank you, Pam. Thank you, my lovely ladies. And he's a pretty basic picture. Most people would probably have him done by now. But yeah, it's a pretty basic picture. And when I got a bit of a pain in the tummy, it's like, oh my God, you know, like, are you serious? I'm still not going to finish him in one stream. See, I've got to put the white on, wait for it to dry a little bit, and then put some grey over it, just so it's not so, doesn't stand out. So just putting that light grey on there just brings it back a bit so it doesn't stand out like it's not so grey. Not so white. Oh, for God's sake, get your brain into gear, girl. And the drawing itself has made the whiskers pretty wide. So I'm doing it like this, so I drag the posca out, try and keep it thin. And if you do go a bit thick, I'll go over, just go back. I kind of like the other one that I did. Very, very lightly, but this grey, the Payne's grey from the Intense, I thought it's a nice grey actually. Just to bring it back. Put a bit of shadow down near the start where the root comes out of the, or the whisker comes out of the skin, out of the, yeah, root, where the whisker comes out of you. Yeah, I was wondering about the background too. A blue, some blues would be nice. I don't know if I'll do that, but it look alright. Bit of distress ink or something, and even some chalk pastel, just a bit of colour in the background. Yeah, I could spend a long time doing all the fur layers and all that sort of stuff, but I won't do that. Getting a bit watery. No worries, Pam, no worries, Diane, all running off at the same time. Oh, Betty, hey, darling, are you all right? Sorry, still half asleep today. Oh. Right, girl. I hope you had a good sleep. I hope you had a better sleep than I bloody did. Yes, I felt like I woke up on the wrong side when I got up this morning. Yeah, just tired today. But did you get into The Walking Dead? Because I know you don't mind a horror or two. I don't know if that's drool hanging over his top lip or what. Ooh, they don't have the pink really. Try scarlet pink. No, I won't try scarlet pink. It's very weird. Where's the red before? Oh, I can't find it. Maybe I put it in the wrong one this time. Okay, what do I do with it? There it is. Yeah, with the browns. No, that's too. Alright, back Google is stupid sometimes. I don't know if you heard me, but I asked if you got into The Walking Dead. Because I watched an episode of the one with Maggie and Negan in it, where they go into the city, like the new one. But I don't know. I was just wondering if you got into it and you can remember what it was called. Oh, here we go again. That's all right. No, well, I could play around with him a bit more, but his teeth's still a bit grey. Too grey. They closed my email account. It has been used against their community rules. What? Managed to recover it, but wasted all mine and their time. Oh, yeah, we just live in such a wonderful, wonderful world. Unbelievable. Let's take pink. I don't want to use any of that. Well, he's half done. He's a bit, well, he's a bit more than half. But yeah, I could finish his spots off and things like that. Sorry, Mr. Phillips needs daily chew fix. Oh my god. It's hilarious. Like it's not my YouTube one. Yeah. Yeah. Unbelievable. Um, 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 um. Jeez, that one and that one. Decisions. I think that one might be a bit too dark. Maybe that is straw, I don't know. Make him look a bit mean. I'm on screen. Oh, oh my god. What is it though? Like, oh, it's pet food only. That's alright. A lickable treat. That's cute. Yeah, I still can't figure out how to get rid of your other message that I sent to you, Diane. I can't get rid of it. It's well, I mean, it doesn't matter what I said because it was just telling you about that everything was all systems go with the giveaway and whatever. But that account there, like, I can't get rid of it. Couldn't send. Get rid of it, girl. Okay, and it's your Instagram. Instagram, 254 followers, 400. Yeah, blah blah blah. You follow each other on Instagram, and the only thing I can do, and it says block. But I just want to. I don't want to block you. I just want to get rid of it. But if it's an account you don't use or whatever, and I don't know why it comes through. Anyways. And I can't update this because the iPad's so old that I won't bloody update anymore. You can download the older version. Well, I've got the older version, you stupid thing. Bring on the Olympics. I don't want to hear the stupid songs though that are just a land down under, a land down under, a land down. How many times does she have to say it? It's just repetitive. I can't stand it. And I have to listen to that for 2 weeks. I hope not. And the other one is like she's laying an egg. I can't. Please don't play those two songs for 2 weeks. I can't stand it. It'll be a lot of muting, let me tell you. But when they did Katy Perry's Raw, that was just, yeah. And I'm not a huge Katy Perry fan at all, but I loved that song for the Olympics. It was awesome. Loved it. But these two, no. Anyway, that'll do him. He's not quite finished. I've got to finish the spots and stuff like that, but I just want to go and have a shower and freshen up and do stuff. I'll go back and see if I can do anything. I thought it was on Messenger. It is on Messenger. I'll go look, see if I can do something with it. Oh, Diane, God love you. Thank you. I mean, it's there, it's stuck, but yeah, I can't, yeah, the only thing I can do with it is block, and I tried that, and it's like, I don't know, there was something else. Anyway, I didn't want to block you. I don't want to block you from, or take you off on Instagram, so I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it didn't go through, so who knows? I laugh out loud. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. You like this? Is that what you're talking about, girl? Thank you very much if that's what you're talking about. He looks pretty cool. Do you want me to try to send it to her? No, I think she's got it. She bought it that night or something that we were colouring. The picture itself is okay. It's just that I sent Diane a message to say that it was all systems go with the giveaway and all that sort of stuff, and to email me for the picture. But I picked that one and not her other. Yeah, she's got one obviously for Instagram and her other one, and I didn't pick that one. I picked the wrong one, and it couldn't send, and now it won't go anywhere. So I don't know, but she's got the picture. Thank you very much, Sherry. And it was Facebook Messenger that I can't get rid of it out of, not emails and stuff like that. Well, that's all good, I think. I don't know. It's like B said, Google's stupid sometimes. Yeah, well, hey, technology's stupid sometimes. That Microsoft thing that went down around the world and stuffed up banks, restaurants, and God knows what. Let that be a lesson to you, which it won't be. Technology. Too reliant on it. That and stupid AI. Ridiculous, stupid AI. Dumbest thing ever. But everyone's getting so reliant on technology and everything, and it's just like, well, you know what? If you're going to make it a cashless society and you want your bills paid, they're not going to be paid because there won't be any technology because it's all shut down. So, whatever. Care factor, 0. Over it. All right, guys. Love you and to you. I shall see you later. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the Olympics, because I bloody well will. That's for sure. Exactly. Yeah, I know. Yeah, over it all. Never mind. Yeah. All right, love you and leave you. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful rest of your week, whatever it is you're doing. Hope to see you next week, unless circumstances prevent it. I shall see you next Tuesday or Monday night, whichever you prefer. Take care, guys. Love you and leave you. See you later. Thank you for being here today.